Well, fight fans, the main event of the evening is a 145-pound professional fight. Ben Lugo wearing the blue trunks. Excuse me, he's facing off against Josh Huber, who is wearing the black and red. And Huber represents the compound, a touch of gloves, and main event punchy-kicky time.
Oh, I've been waiting for this one for a while, J.R. Gordon. I love both of these guys. These guys have provided years worth of entertainment for us fight fans here in Colorado. Both these guys just extremely skilled, so tough, durable, entertaining as hell, and we get to see them face off and do their thing here in the main event.
Yeah, Huber, a staple in the Colorado MMA scene for a long time, done a ton of main events for us, always provided entertainment for the crowds, and Lugo, one of the rising stars in the scene here.
Oh, goodness, yes. And I'll tell you, both of these guys elevate their game every single time they come out, and that is not an easy thing to do. But we do see it consistently with both of these guys.
Yeah, especially at this level.
Right. Really nice footwork today from Josh Huber.
Very smooth.
Looks the lightest I've ever seen him look on his feet right now.
And both these guys knows what the other has to offer. A lot of power, 145-pound division. You don't typically talk about that as being a power division, but both these guys are fighters that have put a ton of people under the canvas.
Oh, yeah. So, JR, let me ask you this question. So if you're Josh Huber, how do you fight Ben Lugo?
You have to pressure him.
Yep.
Even though that's partly where Lugo thrives, is under pressure because he's so fast with his hands that basically it's a standing scramble. But if you get in the pocket with him, Huber is so tough that he's going to be able to take some of what Lugo has to offer, and he's going to get those answering shots of his own.
And how about if you're Ben Lugo and you're dealing with a monster like Josh Huber, what do?
Really try to push the pace. Huber always shows up in exceptional shape, but if you can sort of try to grind it out and just keep that really fast, relentless pace and have him trying to chase the action a little bit.
So that basically tells me that both of these guys need to pressure the other, and what that says is that both these guys should be fighting in the pocket and putting on a hell of a performance here.
Which is why everybody's so excited.
Yeah, exactly right.
Nice crossing shot there. Landed for Lugo. I didn't see if he hit with the fist or the elbow, but came across the front nicely. And Lugo doing a really nice job of managing the distance here early in.
And actually, it's funny you said that because I'm seeing, number one, he's bleeding bad, but number two, I'm actually seeing his head movement tonight as way improved from before.
Oh, good shot. Lugo trying to put it on the mat now. Huber watched him win a number of main events by way of submission, so.
And sneaking in that arm under the chin, you see that?
Yes, he is. Watched him fight in Pueblo not too long ago and win by way of bulldog choke.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that, actually.
Nice kick across the body. Lands for Huber,
Huber's got Lugo cut up pretty good right now. He's bleeding out of the nose. He's bleeding from the top of the right eye. And, we're going to see if any of that right eye blood starts to drip into the eye.
Lugo looked to step forward with power, and he was met with a nice counter, and that grunt from Ron is because of that body kick. Nicely timed by Huber. And that's about the third shot across the body that Huber has landed with a kick.
Yep.
So
effectively too.
Yeah. So maybe he sees something in the footwork of Lugo that's allowing him to do that.
Oh my goodness.
That time I think he just backed him into the cage where he didn't have anywhere to go.
Josh Huber has got to be one of the toughest human beings that walks in the state of Colorado.
Oh. And again, nicely done with the body kick. Wow, that's going to have to take away some of the energy of Lugo. And Lugo looking to go with the body with some of his own strikes.
And I'll tell you, you know what? This southpaw straight left hand that Josh Huber throws could be a problem for Ben Lugo tonight.
And Huber's starting to feel it. You can tell. Huber's starting to tell himself, just keep going, just go at the pace, don't get overly anxious. And he's starting to have a really positive effect. I heard the 10-second clacker. Huber going with knees. Referee's wondering whether or not he's going to have to stop it. I think it's the end of the round.
End of the round it is. End of the round is. Wow!
Pound main event. These guys are doing exactly what we thought they were going to do.
Yeah.
And the corner of Lugo was saying, we are in a war now. They're trying to use that to spark their fighter, and I don't think you have to do that with Lugo. I think he's probably pretty sparked up already.
Either of these two guys, and I think right now, if I am Josh Huber, I smell blood literally, and I am going after the body of Ben Lugo, because right now, it seems to me that those types of attacks that he's been utilizing, especially the body kicks, have really been paying off for him tonight.
Agreed. That's what took away some of the energy from Lugo so that he wasn't able to react in the way that he wanted.
And that straight left of Huber's is definitely a problem tonight for Ben Lugo. Ben Lugo's getting hit with punches that we don't normally see him getting hit with.
And I just saw Huber breathe out, and a big glob of blood came out from his mouth. So I wonder if he's cut up on the inside a little bit. Oh. And there's another crushing body kick. Lugo takes it well. And it was a low blow. And Lugo, good sportsmanship. Had a moment to attack before the referee stopped, and he didn't. He recognized it. And Huber wanted to keep going, but he just kind of thought, nope, this one's going to be a little much.
As always, and you know, the sportsmanship between these two guys is apparent. Everybody in Colorado respects these guys, including each other.
Yeah.
And you know, sportsmanship is part of their DNA.
And already Lugo's apologized,
yeah.
And Huber's already said, it's okay.
Yep.
Just part of the game.
It is.
And you can see Huber setting up his footwork, wants to step slightly to his right as he throws that kick. Nicely done by Lugo. Got up a little bit higher with that teep kick, hit on the chest, and was able to push Huber backward.
And Lugo can push a pace like nobody else.
So we talked about in round one, what Lugo would need to do would be to push that pace.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I heard Huber say before this fight, this is some of the best shape he's ever been in his career.
And
that's saying something.
Yeah, and he looks it. I mean, he looks like he is fresh as can be right now.
And again, working that body kick. That time Lugo came across with the elbow block. Nicely done. So Huber and/or his corner seeing the same thing that we saw, Ron, because he's starting to try to put that body kick in again.
Two outstanding competitors here, and fierce competitors at that. Oh, brutal body kicks from Josh Huber. My goodness.
And Lugo, when his back's against the cage, doing a really nice job of keeping his hands up. He knows that's the danger position. Has to keep those hands up, and he's not making the mistake that your opponent would try to capitalize on. Both these guys just really landing stinging shots on the other one here in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, the toughness is unbelievable.
Round one had a lot of what I would term crushing shots. Here in round two, it's just stinging. It's fast. It's targeted. This guy's just really doing a nice job of precision striking.
And just that Terminator type of fighting from Josh Huber, my goodness.
Nice step through with the uppercut. Lugo got his chin out of the way. Oh, fake the Superman punch into the leg kick. Usually you fake the leg kick into the Superman punch. Nicely done by Huber.
This is some of the best Josh Huber we've ever seen.
And Lugo just seems to be building stamina as the fight goes on. It's almost like you just see him picking up the pace.
Ben Lugo is the type of fighter that he doesn't even realize that he's in a fight until it becomes a firefight in there. Oh, goodness. My God.
Yeah, Lugo just gave a little bit of a nod as in, yeah, that one got past my guard.
There's that. And I'll tell you, we're seeing a nice little mouse forming underneath the right eye of Josh Huber. And again, like earlier before, we're watching it swell.
And Huber's doing a great job of mixing the level of his strikes. Not being predictable. Superman punch, leg kick, crushing the body, coming in with the punches. Corner Huber saying to follow those strikes. Probably about 20 seconds left here in the round.
Good round for Ben Lugo, though.
Yeah, as in dire straits as he was at the end of round number one, he came back nicely in the round.
I mean, if you're going to come back in the second round, that's the way to do it. Outstanding second round.
Big smile from both guys, and to give a little nod, say, dude, let's bro hug it out.
Tons of respect from both these guys, too, as we see. And there it is to prove our point.
Sportsmanship, and then I'll try to render you unconscious.
Third and final round of this main event here at SCL53, and what a main event this has turned out to be.
Good start from Lugo, really pressuring forward, just like his corner Ryan Schultz told him to. And Huber, a little bit backpedal. I think he's a little taken aback by the aggression, but jumping the back.
Wow.
Huber, what a great maneuver. And congratulations, Josh Huber. We are going to call that submission of the night.
Wow.
Jumping back control to a rear naked choke for the compound MMA fighter. Congratulations, Josh Huber, our main event winner. For Ron Goldstein, I am J.R. Gordon. Say it one more time, Ron.
Unbelievable finish. Wow.
We'll take it up to Sean for the final word, and then we will see you cage-side at the next one.
Wow.
Sean in the cage with Josh. Talk to me about that one. So this, these guys place the